are you afraid of? What do you really fear? The Bible has a lot to say about fear. In Mark chapter 4, Jesus and his disciples had spent a day teaching there in Capernaum, which is on the side of the Sea of Galilee. At the end of the day, it's been a long few days there with them, and they're ready to get some rest. And Jesus wants to take them aside, so he says, "Let's go to the other side of the sea." So they get into boats and they begin to cross. And while they're out in the middle of the lake, Jesus goes to sleep, but a storm comes up. It's not unusual for big storms to come really suddenly on that lake. The Sea of Galilee is at the bottom of some mountains that come together to form a sort of a funnel where the winds come down and get stronger and stronger. The storms can come up without any warning. The waves are coming over the side and they're bailing as fast as they can, but they can't get the water out. And they're afraid they're going to sink, and it's too far to swim to the shore, and they're afraid they're going to drown. And they wake up Jesus. "Master, don't you care about what's about to happen to us? We're about to drown." Jesus gets up, sees the storm, sees the wind and the waves, and rebukes them all. And suddenly the waves and the wind calm down. And he turns to his disciples and says, "Where is your faith? Oh, you of little faith." And then it says this strange things, whereas before they were afraid of the wind and waves of the storm, now they were terrified, it said. Even the wind and the waves obey him. Scared them to death to know that the person they were with terrified them that much. I imagine it could be awe-inspiring suddenly to see someone command nature like that. Later on, we find out about Peter and John. They're hauled into the courts because they're proclaiming Jesus. And they know that these very people, the Sanhedrin, who condemned Jesus to death, could put them to death. But they stand up boldly and say that they will not stop preaching Jesus. They will not stop proclaiming him. And they are not afraid. And it says that they noticed that they had been with Jesus. In other words, they learned to respect Jesus more than they respected the power of the storm or respect the power of other things, of people. Fear in the Bible can also mean to respect, like the fear of the Lord. There are many things I respect. I have a fear of electricity. That is, I respect it. I stay cautious when around electric wires. I have a fear of the law. I'm not scared of law people. I respect them. I have a fear of it. I have a fear of Jesus more than anyone else. That is, I respect him and listen to him and know that if he is with me, these other things out there that might be scary hold nothing to him. I hope today you find a way to face your fears and to learn where your greater power is. Take care.